need to get a barbecue lighter. It's fine. So I guess I'm starting with the usual disclaimers. Do I even need to disclaim my skin anymore? I think I just have adult acne, which is stupid because I literally had the most perfect skin when I was a teenager. So this is just rude. Oh, and I have paint all over myself. It's green. It's like, it's everywhere. I decided this weekend that I would paint everything that we own. And yesterday I started painting our nightstands green, and then I hated it. I hated it. So now I'm painting them like sapphire blue. So I'm covered in paint. Please disregard. It looks really weird and it's all up in my nails. It's not cute. But anyway, to the point here. It rained last night. Rain makes me miss home, but I'm glad that we moved somewhere where the climate is literally identical, so it's fine. I was going through my makeup this weekend because I painted my desk, so I had to take everything out of it. When I was putting everything back in, I got caught up organizing it for like a half hour, and I finally emptied out the makeup bag that's been like all my excess makeup that I don't wear on a regular basis. That's been sitting there for 3 months since we moved here because I haven't had the motivation to take it all out. And I finally organized it and put it all up in my drawers, and it's real cute. And I'm really, really thrilled about how well everything went into the drawer. It's really satisfying. While I was going through all of my excess makeup, I found this NYX lipstick, and it used to be like my favorite thing in the entire world. It's in the shade Siren, and it is so dark and vampy, and now it's fall, so like I have every reason to wear these vampy lipsticks, and I'm really excited, so I decided I wanted to make a video on that. So without further ado, also disregard, I have a ponytail, I swear I'm not bald. I just had no motivation to actually do my hair, and it's been in this ponytail for a few days. So it is what it is. I like ponytails. Okay, so I'm gonna do the thing now.
First things first, I'm just gonna go in with my eyebrow products. I use ColourPop right now. I just use whatever's inexpensive and a nice fine tip brow pencil. And I'm going in and using Alana Davison's trick where you fluff the front of your eyebrows with like a clean eyeshadow brush just to kind of soften the fronts of them to make it a little more natural. And then I'm going in with the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer, and I just use this to prime my eyelids. It blocks out all color and makes a nice canvas for the eyeshadows that I'm going to go in with. And I'm just blending them out with a little Morphe bullet under eye brush. It's the M536. Then I'm going in with this mid-tone brown shade from the Morphe 25B palette. And I'm taking this on a fluffy brush. I have the Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just going in again and re-intensifying it and just kind of fluffing it all around. And I'm going in with this slightly deeper brown shade, and I'm using this again just a little more focused, lower on my eyelid and a little lower in the crease. And then I'm going in with this almost black brown shade, and I'm taking it on a JH33 from the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill brushes. And I like this because it's slightly flat, but you can turn it to use it to blend it. And so you can see I'm kind of focusing on the outer corner with the flatter side and more precise, and then I turn it on its side and fluff it into the crease. And then I'm going in with this shimmer shade. It wasn't doing much dry, so I took MAC Fix Plus and spritzed my brush, and so it just intensified it and made it lay it down a little bit easier. And then after I lay this down, I'm going to go in with that first fluffy brush we were using just to blend it out. Even though I have hooded eyelids, so it's gonna like stop and make a crease, kind of like a cut crease. But I do what I can just to try to soften it. And then I'm going to take these Eyelure lashes. They're 3/4 lashes for my small eyes, so I don't actually have to cut them. And I'm not a pro, but I get them on. Then I'm going to go in with this Colossal Big Shot Mascara from Maybelline, and I just like to push my lashes into my false lashes. I feel like they just kind of blend together a little bit easier and keep on my eyes a little easier. So I'm going to take the Vichy Mineral 89 serum, and I just use this as a base for my foundation. I don't necessarily use a primer, but this just adds a nice layer of hydration because I am a very dry-skinned gal. And then I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, and I'm using the shade LN3. And I am obsessed with this foundation. I despise the fact that it has this doe foot applicator, but I move past it because it has like the most beautiful satin finish once it's all blended out. And it has just like really nice like high, medium, and buildable coverage. I don't know. It's my favorite. It's my daily. I wore this on my wedding. That's how much I love it. So, and I'm just going to take this NYX foundation brush. It doesn't have a name or a number on it, but I'm using this to blend it out. So I'm going to go back in with the Benefit Boing concealer, and I'm just going to use this underneath my eyes just to brighten them up a little bit and to brighten up my forehead as well. And I'm taking this IT Cosmetics, what number are you? Number 110 airbrush foundation brush. I just like this because it gets right up underneath my eye, and my other concealer brushes are kind of gross right now. So I'm going in and spot concealing as well, or just around my mouth where I have the most spots. And I take this little e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I like it because it's small and kind of bendy, and it works well to just push the concealer into my skin. And then I take the Maybelline Loose Fit Me powder, and I'm in the shade 10. And I'm just setting the areas where I absolutely need it. So underneath my eyes because they get really creasy. Around in my nose crease because I have a big nose and I have really big creases in there around my mouth and on my forehead. And then I'm going back into the palette, and I hate doing under eye eyeshadow, but sometimes it's necessary, especially when it's such a bold look. So I'm just taking that first medium colored brown shade and fluffing that underneath my eye. And then I'm taking the highlighter that we're going to be using later and just running this on my brow bone and in my inner corner. Then I take the Maybelline City Bronzer, and I'm using this small fluffy brush. It's the Morphe M530. I like using small bronzer brushes like this because I have a really round face, and I like to carve out and try to pretend that I have cheeks, but you know, I can't use too big of a brush because my face is pretty like short stacked. So I'm just running this all around my face, taking it on my jawline. I take it around my nose, just kind of warm everything up, but not too precise. And I'm taking this LA Girl Glide On eye pencil, and I can't do that on camera, so I actually went off camera to finish it. I'm going back in with our mascara just to do the bottom lashes, which I don't do often, but again, big look. I have fake lashes on, I might as well. So I'm going in with this Tarte blush in the shade Endless, and I've never used this before, but I actually really liked it, and I think it went really well. And I take it on this Morphe M500 brush. It's super bendy and fluffy, so it's hard to over apply your blush, which I'm really good at doing. So then I take this Essence Pure Nude highlighter, which is super soft and subtle highlight, and I like to take that on the same brush I use my blush, and I just kind of fluff it all around to kind of tone down the blush and add an initial glow. And then I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Here Kitty Kitty pressed highlighter, and I take this on a Morphe JH09 brush, which is a nice highlighter brush. This is like my favorite highlighter at the moment, and I just can't get enough of it, so you'll be seeing it a lot more from here. And then I'm going in with the NYX Suede Matte Liner in the shade Copenhagen, and I'm just using this to outline my lip, you know, like you gotta use a lip liner. And yeah, I'm just kind of getting the initial outline for what's going to happen next. And then the piece de resistance, I'm taking the NYX matte lipstick in the shade Siren, and I'm running this all over. I'm being a little bit sloppy right now. I was trying to be careful, but it ended up being sloppy. Then I take this lip brush and just kind of carve out the edges of my lips. And yeah, I make it more lip shaped. And then I go in, after I'm done with all of this, with this Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, spray it all around, and then fan it off.
And it is done. I love the color of this lipstick, but I really hate putting on bullet lipsticks. They're so hard to work with. I did end up pulling out a lip brush to try to smooth out the edges, but I did what I could. And I'm quite pleased with this. I love this blush. I've never used that color. I've had that palette for almost 2 years and I've never used that color, and it's fucking gorgeous. So yeah, obviously this is really dark, smoky, very intense, and I don't know. It's not like it's an everyday thing, but I'm really into this. So if you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned, because I'm enjoying posting and actually having the time to edit and do stuff, so I'm having a good time. I'm trying to post every Tuesday and Thursday, and yeah, so I'll see you on Thursday with another video. Bye!